stars, and welcome back to another video. If you've been following me for a while, you'll recognize this room. I'm in my family home in my childhood bedroom. So I always vlog whenever I come home just because I love seeing Buster, but Buster is so unwell at the moment. He's been sick for a while and I don't think I've been home for maybe 2 months or so. I can't remember the last time, but it's been a long time and he's just really not doing well at the moment. He is 13.5 years old. So I really wanted to come home and visit him because it's just, you know, he's getting old and it's important to me to come and see him because I've had him since I was 10. So even though I don't see him very often anymore, you know, he's a part of the family. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I can't wait to show you my life in my family home. The 3 days in the life. So it'll be really fun. I didn't vlog at all last week. It's actually like a week. I've had been home a whole week since Barcelona, but Barcelona absolutely wrecked me, and then I had work that weekend as well as soon as I came home, and then I was just so like tired, just really tired. I think I was like a bit run down, like, you know, whenever you're really wrecked and you're run down, like as if you're about to get sick, but then your immune system suddenly like kicks in and you don't actually get sick, but you have all those like exhaustion feelings as though your body's processing a bug, because it probably is. That's what I had. So while I didn't have any like actual like bad sickness, I just was very run down. So I'm glad that's over. It's a new week now and I'm ready for action. All that resting has made me ready for action, and I'm gonna go and hang out with Buster. I'm gonna see my mum, my dad, and hopefully my friend, and it's just gonna be good. And Jamie's not with me because he has work, but I'm only here for 2 nights, so that's fine. We can manage without each other, and I'm getting this whole bed to myself. Ah. Good boy. Can you hear me saying good boy? Good boy! I don't know if you can hear me or not. Yes, who's a good boy? Good boy, Buster. Good boy.
You say good boy when his tail was wet, like.
Hello. Who's a good boy? Oh, you're very smiley now. Yeah. Oh, Dad, look, his tail's going. I'm so happy. It's because you think I'm getting you something. You still have the Christmas thing up. He's a good boy. Yeah. You're lovely and smiley. Buster! You looked in the completely wrong direction there. Hello? You coming out? It's actually lovely weather today. It has been for the past 2 days, and I'm just outside soaking it up. Me and Buster are sunbathing. He's actually doing really well today. He has been having fits and stuff lately though, but hopefully he's all good while I'm here. Yes, you're a good boy, Buster. Just as I say you're doing well, you get a wee cough. Yeah, but you're a good boy. He's having fun exploring around the garden, sniffing everything. You're so cute. Why did you leave me? Why did you leave? Did you leave me? You're a cheeky monkey. Who's a little sun baby? Little Buster didn't even wake up whenever I was stroking him. He's like actually fast asleep. He's also a little deaf, so he actually can't hear me even when I'm talking like this, because if he could hear me he would jump up straight away. But he's just such a little sleepy pup. He's in a deep sleep and I need to get him to go for a wee wee, but he's so cute. I don't want to wake him up. Buster. Buster. Aww. Were you having a big sleep? I need you to go for a wee-wees. I successfully got the Buster to go out for a wee wee. Oh. So I just got up and got dressed and ready. I had the most amazing breakfast ever in my PJs. It's already midday, so I'm taking it really slow today. And you know what? I was really tempted to just sit on the couch all day, but you know what happened? One, I was extremely bored like immediately because I've been having way too many me days at the moment. I know what you're thinking, Colette, you can never have too many me days, but you can, you really can. Because of being unwell after coming back from Barcelona and just exhausted, last week I had so many me days. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I don't think I moved. I didn't even edit things, like I just didn't do anything. So this week I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like the novelty is really worn off. So both my parents are at work right now. My dad's coming home at 3 o'clock. He doesn't work as long of days anymore. But it's only 12 and I was refusing to sit on that couch all day. The Sky wasn't even working. I couldn't get the Amazon Prime working either. First world struggles. Like there was literally nothing apart from YouTube, and I already watched all my favorite vloggers last night with my mum. I am going to go and enjoy the countryside because I really want to show you around. The mountains around here are absolutely amazing. So pretty. As you can see, this trip to go and see the mountains is not going well. They're behind me, but I'm just absolutely getting soaked. Ow, my earring. Ow, ow, ow. I am soaking wet, like, at least I had this rain jacket on. I bought it a couple weeks ago, and it's actually waterproof. So that's amazing because I didn't have a waterproof. So thank goodness for this, or I would be even worse. I feel like even when you go outside, even if it's only for like 20 minutes, and even if you go in the car or something, you just, I don't know, you just go to the corner shop or something, it really breaks up your day so much. And I always feel by the time I'm back that I'm like satisfied to be back, you know? Like it gets rid of that itchy feet and that cabin fever feeling. So I've got rid of that. Let's go and get Buster back in. I had to lock him out in case he needed to go toilet while I was gone. Oh, I wish I hadn't put slippers on. And he won't be able to hear me. Buster! Do I go out in these? Maybe if I go on my tiptoes, it'll be okay. The things that you do for your doggy. Buster! 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 Oh, did you not hear me, pet? Are you coming in? Do you want to come in the house? Yeah. That's a good boy. Oh my gosh, I'm getting soaked. That's a good boy. You didn't hear me at all. Look at that shed back up. How cute is his little outdoor shed area? It's adorable. Right, these are going straight in the wash. This was a bad idea. Soaking wet, soaking wet. Let's go. Let's go, doggo. Oh. Woo. Yes. Oh, you're so slippy. Oh shit! Oh no, he's having a fit. Guys, I'm actually pretty sure Buster's dead. Like, he's not moving at all. I don't really know what to do because my parents aren't here and I've rang them, but I actually don't know what to do. Like, he's not moving. I'm really hoping it's just a bad fit and that he's gonna wake up because I just don't know what's happening. I can't even tell. Like, I'm not sure how you tell. Like, I just don't even know any, like, I just don't know what to do. So, he's definitely dead. I just touched his face and It's all stiff and he's not breathing, and my parents are on their way home now. But it's just so horrible. I love you. So good morning, it is the day after now. I'm not sure what clips I'm gonna keep in from yesterday, so I'm not sure if you know yet, which is why I'm just gonna mention this again. But sadly yesterday Buster died at around 1:30, and I can say that now without looking like I'm affected by it, but I honestly was hysterical because I just I can't even talk about it. So today we're going to be taking him to the vet when my dad comes home from work. He's only on a half day, so around 1 o'clock today, 24 hours after, we're going to take him to the vet and we're going to get his ashes. But I'm just so happy that we had such a lovely dog. And we're actually all really upset. He was a part of our family for 13.5 years. And it's just very sad. Kira, give him a goodbye kiss. So cute. Goodbye, little angel. My wee angel. Bless him, look at him. He's going in the car for the last time. Bye bye, baby. Passed now since Buster died. He actually died on the 1st of May. It was a Tuesday. It's now the following Tuesday. I'm back at home. I actually came back home that day after we dropped him off at the vets, and I kind of just cried and cried. Like, I went to bed really early because I was so upset. I just think I got really upset coming back to my own apartment because it felt like, you know, it was over and I'd left the place where it happened. I felt like I'd left everything behind, and just seeing Jamie and talking about it with him, I was just so emotional. So I didn't really end this video properly, which I'm sure all of you will understand, and it's taken a full week for me to be able to edit it and upload it. And I know a lot of you have followed me for a really long time, so you've probably seen Buster in a lot of the vlogs, and I kind of wanted to explain a little bit about what happened and all of that because I just couldn't explain it at the time. But basically Buster had been ill for a while, like he'd been deteriorating, and even the vet knew that it wasn't good. There was kind of talks about whether or not he would have to be put down because he had a paralysed larynx, which meant that he couldn't really breathe very well, which is why he coughed a lot. He'd lost his bark, he was going deaf, and he'd had a couple fits before which he'd come around from where he'd just collapsed, and it was really bad. Like when he collapsed, he wet himself and all of that, and it just wasn't very nice at all. And this was the 3rd time that he'd had a fit, and we don't know what brought it on. We didn't do an autopsy or anything like that because we just didn't want that for him. So we don't exactly know what happened, but I just know that he collapsed in front of me, and within a couple minutes, like a few minutes, he was gone, and he was unconscious the entire time, so he didn't feel any pain because he wasn't there. As soon as he collapsed, he wasn't there anymore, and I found the experience really, really traumatic, but I'm also so grateful that I was there at that time, because I was able to lift him up and put him in his bed, and we had him for the 24 hours, and we had him for the 24 hours because my sister lives like 3 hours drive away, and you know, he didn't die until 1:30, and by the time that she was able to finish up with whatever she was doing, like the time that she got home back to our family home, the vet was closed. So it was either bring him to the vet immediately and she wouldn't have got to say goodbye, which is just not what we wanted at all, or to wait until the next day when my dad came home from work. So that's what we chose to do. That's why we had him in the house for 24 hours. It wasn't really a choice that we would have made if my sister had been there. I knew that he was unwell. I knew that there was a possibility that he was going to get put down soon, but I just never ever knew how upsetting I would find that. I never knew how upsetting the whole family would find it. And I know that you might be watching this and you're thinking like, it's just a dog, but it wasn't just a dog. And I know there's so many people out there who are going to understand when you have a family pet that has been there for 13.5 years. He'd been with our family since I was 10 years old, you know, and I'm coming 24 this year, so he's always been there. It is like losing a family member because they become a part of the family. He wasn't just, you know, he wasn't just a dog of multiple dogs that we just like left outside all the time. He was inside with us. He was always there. He was just a part of the family, like the extra little sibling, the little brother, and I think that's why it hurt so much. And yeah, I just wanted to say, if anyone's ever gone through the same thing, I completely understand now how heartbreaking it is. And I think it's heartbreaking because animals, they're so innocent. It's like having a little child, because you just kind of want to like take care of them and they don't understand what's going on. And I think that's what makes it so much worse, because it's just pure innocence, and whenever something innocent dies, it just feels so much worse than, you know, whenever someone really old dies. Like, I don't know, it just feels really, really sad. But anyway, that's what happened, and I'm just so glad I went home when I did, and I'm so glad that I was there for him. And you know, you can say like all the what ifs. I was like, well, why did I go on that walk? Like, what possessed me? Like, why was the TV not working that day? Why did I come home when I did? Why did I go on that walk in the rain when I never go on walks in rain? Why did I not just let him stay in the house? Like, I didn't want him to wet himself because I knew that he needs to go toilet a lot and stuff because he was on steroids. Like, there's just so many what ifs, and it was my dad's first day back at work, working until the time that he did, and it's just weird the way that things work out, the way that things happened. But overall, as a family, we're just really, really glad now that he's at peace and that we didn't have to make the difficult decision to get him put down, because no one wanted to do that. We didn't want that, and he died at home, and the last 24 hours were amazing, and I'm so glad that I captured it all on camera. I'm so glad that I vlog, so I have these things in my memory. And yeah, I just wanted to say that. So as you can see, I'm feeling much better now, but it'll always be a bit weird going home and him not being there, and it just makes me really, really want a dog myself, to adopt a dog, to give a dog a home, because they are such innocent and pure creatures, and I absolutely love animals, and I can't wait to give another animal that loving home one day, because Buster truly was really, really loved. And yeah, so I would talk to you in the comments. I hope that you liked this vlog. I felt quite weird about including all the like stuff up to Buster's death in the vlog. I was debating whether or not to just delete it all, but I decided to just keep it as it is because I wanted to share my short poem, and it just turned out differently than I thought it would. But yeah, that's why I've been a little bit quiet on YouTube. It's weird, like whenever you go through something, it makes you not really care about things that you used to care about as much. Like, social media, I was like, no, like I don't want to create right now. Social media is not something I'm interested in just because I was grieving, you know. But I will be back with regular uploads soon. That's just why there's been a little bit of silence from me. But yes, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, that's all I've got to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing Buster and getting to see a little bit of his life, because I know some of you have been watching since a few years ago, and he really was the best dog ever.